Hopefully, you guys are doing very well out there. Just so you know that there are a few new videos out there from different bands, so go check them out. One is Hell or Hollywood. And the one thing is rather interesting, and I wanted to touch on this, is that the song is really cool because it's at the Rainbow. It's where she filmed most of that video. And also, if you look really close, you might find some familiar faces in the crowd, dancing and everything else at the tables. I'll tell you one thing. It's one of Carla's favorites is Lenny. Granted, it's not the actual people that are passed away, but they're the some of the legends. So she decided to have somebody dress up like that person to kind of give that feel in the video of who it's all about, right? Anyway, and just so you know, I guess, and I didn't know this, founding of the country on the 4th of July is going to be our 250th anniversary coming up this next year. Excuse me. But before that, they had to have a military because without that military, this country would never have happened in the first place. Part of the reason why is because the fact that they had to free themselves from England itself or the king itself for the founding of the country. So today was the very first day that the military of the United States of America was formed over 250 years ago, in which they had a very big celebration and stuff like that. And everybody's confusing this with somebody's birthday, which just happens to fall on the same day. So it's not about him. It never was about him. It was about the founding of our country's military to make America what it is. Because if not, without that military, there would not be an America for anybody to protest or do all the things they are doing or talking about. So, with that said, I want to first of all thank all those people that are in the military right now. Me personally, and I'm sure a lot of people in my channel would do the same thing if they were here, because without you guys, the country would not be what it is now. Hello, how's it going, Jordan? So yeah, if you oh wow, we got from 1 to 13 people at once. I thought I would share that with you because I do appreciate that from all those who have either lost their lives in the past, family have had their family members lost in the past, and like my uncle, he was in the Vietnam War. My uncle Jerry, and his grandson or my cousin's son is in the active service now. Hello, how's it going? How are you doing? Chosen? I hope that's right. I got a jet flying over. Anyway, so I just want to say thank you to all the military out there that watched my channel and even my own family as well. Andrew Fisher is one of those people, and he actually played the national anthem, I think on his ship is what it was. And he had a video of it, and it's really cool. So if I can find the video on YouTube or whatever, I will share the link with all you because it is pretty awesome. It's really cool, and it has the acoustics from the actual ship I think that he was on. Hello, Brooklyn Lee. How's it going? That's interesting. Brooklyn Lee is. So I'm in Brooklyn. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is to do a list of songs that relate somewhat to war or wartime things, maybe possibly songs that might be about the military. I don't think there's that many about it because I don't think there are that many metal songs that are like that, but who knows? So with number 20, we're back in control, and this one is from Riot. It was released in 1988. It's a high octane power metal track with that about the region regained strength and assertion of dominance, reflecting on strategic and physiological aspects of a military victory. Okay, back in control. That's interesting, right? Number 19 is Into the Fire from Doggin, which I didn't know that they were metal, but maybe they are. From 1985, it's a powerful rock anthem with pacing danger head on, facing danger head on. Sorry, embodying the encouraging courage required for soldiers entering a combat zone, which is kind of cool. Let's see here. The number 18 is Cemetery Case from Pantera, which we all know, and that was from the actual album called Cowboys from Hell from 1990. Description is about, while not directly military, its theme is of grief, loss, questioning morality, resonates with a profound experiences of sacrifice made in war. So we salute all the soldiers out there that have had probably maybe even, or I should say, their teammates, or I should say, the military friends that have been in war together that might have lost their lives in battle. Number 17 is United from Judas Priest. It's from the album British Steel, 1980. It's an anthem of united, of strength, wait a minute, applicable to the collective power and I can't say it. I know what it is. Camaraderie within a military force. There you go. That's united. Number 16 is God of War. Man of War is the artist's name. That was released in 2007. While broadly mythical, Man of War's entire acoustic is about strength, battle, and honor, themes strongly associated with the military might and warrior spirit. I guess we don't have anybody else on here. Okay. Number 15 is For Whom the Bell Tolls. It's from on the Ride Lightning album, 1984. It's inspired by Ernest Hemingway's novel about the Spanish Civil War. It individually describes a brutal battle and the indiscriminate natures of death in combat. So you know the Spanish War isn't quite anything about the military in the U.S., but it is about military operations. So, but it's kind of interesting. I did not know that about the For Whom the Bell Tolls. I know some of the other ones, but not that one. Number 14 is Heroes, and that was from Sabaton. And the album, of course, is Heroes. Celebrates the individual acts of heroism in a variety of conflicts, echoing the countless stories of bravery within the U.S. Army's history, which I did not know that. That's kind of cool. Makes sense. Number 13 is March or Die from Motorhead. As March or Die is the album, of course, since 1992. A classic Motorhead track that embodies a tough, underlying military attitude and determination reflective of a soldier's resolve. Which reminds me, I mentioned Lemmy from Motorhead being in Carlos' video, Hell or Hollywood. So go check it out. It's really cool. And there's a couple other people you might recognize too. If not, you can always check the comments because a lot of people are already commenting on that. Let's see. Let's see. Did I get that? Oh, March or Die. Number 12 is The Price of War from Sacred Reich, which is one of my all-time favorite bands. I love it. The album title is Ignorance. Release date was 1987. A thrash metal track directly addressing the human costs and fertility of war, emphasizing on the grim reality faced by soldiers. It's funny that Sacred Reich's been around for a while, and I didn't even know anything about them until I saw them live with another band, Sepultura, which they were around the same time. I think I knew of them, but I didn't know them. And I saw the logo, and I knew what it was because I've seen it. It's kind of like this kind of wartime soldier type guy with a gas mask on. Is one of their logos. Anyway, number 11 is the title of Indestructible. It's from Disturbed. Indestructible is the title. 2008 is when it was released. A powerful song with resilience and overcoming adversity, traits of essential for soldiers in combat and recovery, often depicted to the troops. Yeah, making sure I said that right. Often, can't say it right. Anyway, number 10 is War Pigs, which I'm sure most, if not all people out there know this song for Black Sabbath. The album is Paranoid 1970, which was before even I was born, because I was born in 73. So, and that's kind of what the Voice of Metal thing is. It's got 73 at the end because of my birthday and somebody else's. But anyway, I'm not going to mention that too much in great detail. Sorry, foundational anti-war anthem that criticizes the leaders who send soldiers to battle, offering a virtual perspective, a vital perspective on the causes and consequences of conflict, which I can understand because it is. It's one of those things that they send them to war. Just because the one thing is I've always, you know, think that thanked somebody for their service kind of thing, soldiers and things that served in the military, but I don't always agree with what the government does with that. So it's one of those things because we all believe that sometimes they get a little bit more for the wrong reasons sometimes. Now this one I am not sure how to say it. We're Hamrisk. I forgot. WehrMacht. From Sabaton. It's Code of Arms is the title of the album. 2010 is the year. Sabaton frequently covers historical military themes, while this song is about the German. Oh, okay, that's what the name German, whatever the heck it's called, pronounced, is exemplifies the dedication to tell war stories through metal, akin akin to the tales of the U.S. Army history. Okay, Army history. Gotcha. That makes sense. So it's not quite U.S. stuff, but it still kind of relates to it a little bit. Number 18 is Red Flag from Billy Talent. Okay, I didn't realize that was a metal band. I think this list is a little screwed up on that. But anyway, it's about wartime stuff, so we'll do it. We'll cover it. It's the anniversary for heaven's sakes. 2006, a high energy track with social and political unrest and can lead to conflict, reflecting the broader environment in which armies operate. Interesting. Number 7 is Disposable Heroes from Metallica. Master of Puppets is the album. 1986 is when it was released. Critique of critiques the dehumanizing of soldiers in war, a potent reminder of the individual's lives and sacrifice behind the military actions. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Hello. Oh, sorry. I thought I saw some new message. Angel of Death, which I have heard from Slayer, from Raining Blood, 1986. While controversial, this track intense, aggressive, and focused on horrific history events, a powerful conveying of brutal realities of warfare. Interesting. Number 5, song title, Wrong Side of Heaven. Five Finger Death Punch. The Wrong Side of Heaven is a right. Oh, this is. Oh, okay. The album is The Wrong Side of Heaven and The Righteous Side of Hell, Volume 1. 2013 is the release date. Addresses the struggles of returning veterans and the challenges they face, highlighting the ongoing commitment to take care of for those who served, which is cool. Okay. Anyway, now we have nobody watching. Number 4 is Holy Wars: The Punishment Due from Megadeth. Rust in Peace, 1990. A complex thrash metal epic exploring religious, political conflict, reflecting the serious stakes and justifications of the underlying military engagements. And just so you know, I'm not too crazy about war, and I'm not crazy about always the military, but the people that serve in our country's military, I think, definitely do their best to make sure that we're all safe here in America, which is what somebody else is trying to accomplish too, as well. But we're not getting into that. Number three is The Trooper, Iron Maiden, Peace of Mind, 1983. Narrates the charge of the Light Brigade, a classic tale of courage and sacrifice in battle, embodying the spirit of soldiers facing overwhelming odds. Hello, Amber, right? No, just kidding. Anyway, just in case Amber is on here, I'm gonna say hello regardless. Regardless. Because she likes hearing her name on here, I think is what it is. Because she always sends me a message on it, which I haven't checked messages for a while on the comments, so I apologize for that. I've been a little lazy lately. Number two is the title is Aces High from Iron Maiden as well. Uh, Album is Power Slave 1984, a iconic song that's about aerial combat of World War II, capturing the intense bravery and adrenaline of the fighter pilots. Representative of air support in the military. Oh, representative of air support in the military operations. Okay. Hello. We got three people. Anyone want to say anything? Like and subscribe while you're at it. Anyway, while you're watching. I got some. I had somebody from Brooklyn. I think they're gone now. Number one is One, which these are not in any particular order, I don't think, but it's just put in order. But anyway, Metallica is the name of the album. It's the Black Album, or at least that's what they refer to it as because it's Metallica's self-titled album. Um, oh wait a minute. Oh, Metallica. Never mind. I thought it's And Justice for All. I apologize. Correction. It's And Justice for All, the album that was on, which I thought it was, but I wasn't sure. 1988, which is wow, that was a while ago. I remember that time. Some of my family, well, my step family, left over their cassette tape of that very album, and I fell in love with the Metallica, and that got me into the metal thing all the way around. While in somber anti-war song, it's a powerful depicts the devastation of physical, psychological costs of war on a soldier with a vital perspective of understanding military service. And just this is not on the list, but there is one from System of a Down called "Lies from the Tablecloth," and it's kind of an anti can't type thing when it comes to military stuff. And there's quite a few other songs out there that do dedicate time to uh, promote more peace than war. But I hate to say it, there are times where it is necessary, whether we like it or not. I don't like to say that, but it is very true because people think they can get away with stuff when they can't or shouldn't be able to. In other words, force sometimes does help to a point, but peace is the best solution to any of it at all. So, with that said, hopefully you guys will have a wonderful night like I will. I'm not sure when we do later on here, but who knows? May come up with another list. And I've been experimenting with Gemini when I get these lists and seeing if I can get a playlist so that way I don't have to do it myself on all of them. It makes it make it so much simpler. So that way I can just hit save the list, put it in my thing, and that way you guys can actually listen to it. Some of the songs. So I'm hoping I can get that working. I don't know. We'll see what happens because trying to type them all up and put them all in was really taking a lot of time, which I don't mind doing. But I get, like I said, I get a little lazy, so I apologize. And on the comments as well and thumbnails, I still gotta get a lot of thumbnails up there. But anyway, take care. Have a good night. Don't forget to headbang, like, and subscribe to the Voice of Metal. And we will see you next week, Friday. And have a wonderful night. Oh, take that back. I will not. Well, is it this Friday or next Friday? Anyway, there is one movie I'm going to be watching, and it's the 28 years later, but it's going to start at 10. So I may not be home in time to do it. I don't know. So we'll see. I could always try to do it earlier, but we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Or might do it way later if I do. All right. Or not at all. So take care. Have a good night. See you later. It's probably next Friday or the Friday after that, so you guys know. Take care. Bye. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway.